Hey everybody, and welcome back to another WARNO video. For this one, we're going to be continuing, finishing off our defense turn here. Our Panzer Battalion 84 is being engaged by this tank battalion with T-64s. This will be an interesting fight. I am wondering if we can actually bring in aircraft here and they wouldn't hit the enemy air support. Gotta go through our decks real quick though and see which of these would be the best to bring. Cluster bombs, not a lot of AP power looks like. We'll have to try this last group. So we do get AT Mavericks here, which I think they will help, so we'll bring them in. Just barely get into range of those missiles. We do lose a plane, it looks like. Unfortunate. So obviously we're going to lose a plane. I'm hoping it was one of the bombers and not one of the AT planes, as we are already very low on AT power. Or AT capability in the air. Okay, so set up some tanks here. Still trying to adjust my audio a little bit more. I'm hoping this is going to sound better for y'all. I realized in the other videos I've posted, you really can't hear me, or you can hear me now, but the game audio is almost non-existent. So we're going to send these guys up here. Let's find a good spot for him to possibly sit. We'll guard this route with him. We'll send these two guys up here. As well as our command leopard. And we'll get another guy here, as well as a command leopard for over here. And we're going to move them right up. So here we go, kicking it off. First zone is captured. Set one of our guys there. 3 leopards on this side could be a little overkill, which we'll find out shortly here. But I'm just going to be careful with these T-64s. They do have the range advantage with those ATGM launchers they get. Send this guy all the way up here. Second zone being secured now. Infantry up here, as well as up here, and group out here. Maybe work on getting some Jaguars down, get some long-range looks at some of these tanks. We do have enemy contact now up here. T-64 BVI. Do gotta slow it down still. Left it in are going to lose a leopard on this side, it looks like. Wow, okay, not ideal. Their cannons are definitely doing a lot of damage to our tanks here. Gonna retreat this guy. T6, this is where we really needed those jets. These T-64s are really gonna do a good number on our units here, I feel. Speed it up again for now. Really gonna have to try and hold these points as long as possible. Hope, as I say that, we actually do lose one. Leopard engaging that Shilka, or Vyruja, sorry, and taking him out. Good to see him go. BMP on the run now. They did capture this first command zone. Gonna get a second shot off here now. This T-64. I think he's gonna kill our Leopard here though. He misses. We can't take him out here. And we get him. We're gonna have to retreat this guy even more as they know he is there now. So it looks like they're just still trying to send units up this highway towards us as well. Our Jaguar unit has made it up to the front line out here. That'll give us a good look at this surrounding area. Sell our Iltis cars, get them out of harm's way. And we can call up 2 more Leopards now. We're likely just going to work on packing this tree line up. I think that is really the best course of action here. There we go, another T-64 destroyed. Looks like we do have infantry over here now. And I'm going to call up, we don't have enough for an Iltis yet, but when we do, I'll call them up as I think they'll be a little bit better use than our Lukes out here. Managed to take it. We do lose our Lukes to something, so unfortunate, but just gotta keep smashing these units as they appear. We'll call up our last recon infantry unit. Looks like there's still just some infantry out here. Should make quick work. That. We will need a munitions truck up here. A few that we have to try and repair this Leopard up. Looks like we do have another BMP and 2 more BMPs. Waiting for more units to pop up here. Just gotta play the slow game here, and continue to fill out our ranks in this city as well, as I have a feeling they will push down towards us at some point, just not sure when yet. Does suck losing that Lukes, as they are our best recon unit outside of the infantry, but they're our best mobile recon unit, obviously. Move up these recon infantry now, try and get them a little bit closer up here. I want to figure out what they have in here and see if we can push it or not with our tank detachment out here. Also going to retreat this guy down to this tree line a little bit, try and get this munitions carrier to reserve some of its ammunition. But over here, looking still pretty quiet. We can maybe... Trying to figure out what these guys can and cannot see. Okay, looks like another T-64 out here. We will send another Leopard up here as well. Continue to bolster our forces on this left side as well, as it seems like this is where they're sending most of their units. Move them up there for now, and we'll try and see if we can get them in that building. Yeah, so this T-64 appears to just be sitting out here. We can actually maybe try and get a Jaguar up here and see if we can get a long-range missile strike on him. Do now have enough for another Panzer, and we'll send another one up this way. 9 minutes to victory, and they are down to 40 morale points. Looks like they're not inclined to push as strongly anymore. Another Bairusha looks like they've called up for whatever reason, even though we do not have any aircraft. Our recon unit is also now up here. We'll send him into the woods over here and see if we can get him to a better spot to see what they got. Okay, we got something rolling up. Looks like a T-64 and a... We missed both shots, not ideal. There goes the T-64. BMP now being engaged. Really need to make sure we hit our shots here, because missing is not good, obviously. Leopard is going to take a hit. Okay, we need to engage the BMP, please. And our newer Leopard, or the reinforcement Leopard, comes up and finishes off that unit. Whatever they got back there is long-range missile capability. Another missed shot by us. Just looks like 2 BMPs. As long as we hit them, should make quick work of them. And we'll call up another Leopard to help out on this side. Okay, looks like we do have enemy contact now out here. Appears to be just some recon infantry. Okay, well, we stalled that little push they had there. Looks like they do have infantry now in the woods over here. Leopards are going to open up on them. Those cannons and those MGs are going to make quick work of them, despite them being in the woods. Retreat this Leopard for now, get them out of way of the artillery fire. Looks like they are rolling up with another T-64. 2 good hits there, not going to get the kill though. They missed their shot. There goes the tank. Now looking towards the BRDM. He's gone. Bairusha moving up, as well as an Igla team. Deploying a lot of anti-air firepower for whatever reason. Quick smash of him. And we lose sight of the infantry. Still trying to just slowly move these guys up. Don't want to get overzealous. Our command Leopard is now fully rehealed, and we have about just under half supplies remaining. So there is a T-64 over there, it looks like. Call up 2 more Leopards. We're gonna load up this side and try and push back into that zone and take it. So they are bringing up helicopter support. Looks like it's just a transport though, so not too much to worry about, hopefully. Leopards are going to absolutely wipe the floor with that T-64, and looks like might have popped his ammo rack out. This T-64 is just sitting here waiting to be destroyed. Another T-64 on this left side rolling up now. Want to see if it's possible, if we could get this Jaguar close enough to get shots down the road. Looks like T-64 can see our Leopard over here. Oh, we get a good side shot on him and dispatch him quickly. And we're going to push everybody back up here, try and neutralize this artillery they got sitting up here. We do have the 1 T-64 over here. And there's the artillery. They're going to open up on them. There goes that artillery gun. Good that we took care of him. Another T-64 rolling up over here now. Missing open shots is not ideal, obviously. Do have a Leopard in close range contact with us now. Come on, we gotta hit these shots and kill these guys. This thing is not going to win us this war. We got another T-64 out here, it looks like. I mean, these guys are just everywhere. I have no other choice but to retreat out of this zone for now. And there we go. We managed to take out all of their units. Major victory. Yep, their morale broke. We lost 18 points of units. Let's see, we lost 4 Leopards and 1 Lukes, but we took out a great amount of their T-64s out of their opening vanguard of T-64s, and we also technically lost 1 jet as well. So there we go. Looks like they're continuing their push though. Let's look at, they're down to 74%. They still have a great amount of T-64s, especially with the BV variants. Looks like they came at us with a lot of Bs. Really worked on reserving their better units, it looks like there. So definitely doing some good damage to these opening units they got coming out here. We're gonna have to work on destroying that AA. And our reinforcements are almost here now. Move them up along this road. As I said before, we're just going to work on filling up that line. And we can probably deploy AA now. Yep, so we do have this front line covered. If they want to come in with air support, they're going to have to fly it right through our SAM site. Panzer Battalion 74. These are a lot of more outdated tanks, it looks like, unfortunately. Let's see if they got anything up here. Looks like as of now they do not. Down here we are about to be engaged with them, it looks like. We could send our recon vehicle up here to try and help out in reinforcing this line. Panzer Grenadier, or this battalion, we may have to move these guys back, as I think they can quite easily penetrate, or we could move these guys around over here, and cut off the front line of Lurberg, which I think we're going to do. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll stop this advance. We'll leave this alley open temporarily. Our helicopter regiment is now also arriving. I should have diverted one of these guys, I think, up to the northeast, as I think that we are going to be really needing armor up in that sector. Just get all of these guys moved up now. Continue to push them that way. Send these guys to the north as well. And let's check real quick what we lost in that bomber group. Looks like we launched a HE, a bomber, which I'm fine with. Better than losing one of our bombers that has the AT capability. So no infantry in these decks right now. Gonna be pretty interesting. And their turn, they're not gonna move for us. Down here we just have more of these motorized units, so we're gonna have to figure out what we want to attack here. Looks like here we can't attack them, but T-72 group, a little bit higher end tanks than those these T-55s. We wherever they went, or we destroyed them actually, that we engaged earlier. This SAM site, if we can get a unit, like even if we get these guys back along this route, take that out. Ideal to open up the route for our air support. Don't want to move him yet. over here, let's see what they got coming up. T-64s, T-54s, and T-55s, it looks like. So we're going to open up an engagement here. Let's see, just T-64 galore. We're going to fill out this front line. Stop their advance all over here, this area. Gonna move this Panzer Battalion up here. And we'll move this guy. Can we get him up here is the question. Looks like we can move him over one and fill in right there. His turn is over. Helicopter group can move up as well. Not sure if we'll be able to use them, which it doesn't look like we'll be able to, so their turn will also be over. Okay, so we, oh, forgot to move these guys. Get them all the way up here as well. Using all of our move capability to get our units as far forward possible. Should be good to move this guy up to here, I believe. Get him a little bit. We'll move him here just to be safe and end his turn. So now everything left should be just units that can fight. I'm not sure if this tank battalion here will make a run up the coast or up this river for Kushat, but they might. As I said, they're T-72s, so a little bit better than the T-55s, but still not as much of a worry, as they do not have, sorry, wrong battalion. I don't think they have missile capability. Yeah, they don't. No missiles on the KPZ T-72s. But let's start down here. Let's go after, where would we like to start? Let's engage these guys head on, I think, with our 41st TK Bat. And let's see what the map looks like first off. Looks like a lot of woods. Maybe we don't go after them first. Maybe we go after this recon battalion, maybe even? Decisions. Let's see what these guys draw map-wise. A very city-looking map. And we can't bring any other units with these guys, it looks like. Only artillery support, and doesn't appear they have air support over here, which will be very good for us. Let's go like this. Let's call in our Panzerlehr battalion. That way we get a good amount of infantry. We can store them into these buildings, it looks like, and hold that line. And we'll call in our artillery. So they will probably bring a lot of infantry, it looks like. Now the question is, what do we want to bring? I feel like this will be a good group to bring them, so we will bring out our fighter support. Yeah, this looks good. Gonna see the Leopard 2A4 of the Danish military now. Okay, so they only brought one group, which does suck, as we are going to be wasting a good amount of capability now. Okay, so what do we got here? We'll definitely deploy these infantry here and have them make a run up here to these woods, and we'll unload here and move into the city. Same thing with this group. Deploy them down here, and they will move into that area. We'll get some. We'll get 2 F-16s, and we'll buy some tanks to take care of this left flank. Do we have any command tanks? Is the question. We do have one. Use him, and we'll give them some recon. And we're just gonna move them up to the back of this zone for now. Still have 14 points left. Definitely need some tanks, I think, to help out on this far side. And let's see, that's an anti-tank launcher. There we go. So now everybody should roll up here. Well, to help out a Charlie for sure, I think, as there's a lot of open ground over here. So yeah, it looks like these leopards are pretty much the same, actually, despite being Danish. Same skin and everything, almost. Okay, let me get UAZ up here. Almost some recon infantry. We'll get our YP. That's a cool little recon vehicle here. I'm gonna get him off the road now, as I don't know. Oh, looks like just some reservist units. Get our tanks up here ASAP. Them to help out. Oh, and there's the T-55. Reverse now. Reverse, reverse. Smoke, please. Reverse these guys out. Need to watch out for infantry. A lot of armored cars out here, it looks like. There's the T-55s, take them out, as well as the AT launcher. Our Panzer Grenadiers in there. Of a waste here, but we will be able to buy more jets, so we're going to drop and take out that recon infantry. These guys drop out of this zone, and let's get some more tanks up here to give us a little bit more of an armored presence. We'll also reinforce this side as well. And let's drop our calling another airstrike. Panzer Grenadiers coming under fire out here. F-16 bombs away. Do have a melee Tuke out here. This should be an easy kill for our infantry. Moving up these infantry units. We're going to press into this zone now. Panzer Grenadier opening up on any of these units they got out here. Another F-16. We'll drop our bombs right here, try and get 2 for 1. As well as, let's get some more. And we'll have to wait till we're at 4 points to get some more units, but comes our F-16 now. Okay, there we go. We have their sight on their command unit now. call up more infantry as well. And can we get any more? We'll call up some actual recon infantry now. Get them to help out in finding these enemies that are out and about. Continue moving up our Panzer Grenadiers on this side as well. Looks like an armored car moving up. Some infantry as well out here in the open. We'll call in our F-16. Get him to drop his payload on them. Armored, that recon car was taken out now. F-16 is going to make its drop. And we're definitely going to need some recon infantry on this side as well. Help our tanks see a little bit better. Panzer Grenadiers taking out whatever units that cross in front of our faces. And we have taken this zone, it looks like now. We will unload these guys out here to double check, make sure they're not hiding anything in these woods near us. T-54 looks like it's just out of reach of our tank over here, unfortunately. Get a second one up here to reinforce these guys. Our martyrs should be moving up here with some fresh infantry. Leopards over here managed to take out a few of their units. Looks like their command vehicle is going to be somewhere in this area. So we'll load up a few more units on this left side and prepare to push towards that left flank. There we go. We do have a T-54 out here. Leopard is preparing to engage. Take him out. Did unfortunately lose our command, or our recon vehicle over here, it looks like. But I think a Luke's will be a little bit better suited for combat over here, so we're going to drop this one Leopard out. There goes a Melituka right now, actually. If we can take him... Oh, he's going to run, though. Looks like he's going to go and sit back in these woods. Send our jets after these guys. There goes that Malituka again. There goes the T-54. So it appears that they just have a bunch of infantry units in the woods over here. F-16 doesn't manage to get around in time to get a good enough shot off. Obviously right now the goal is to just figure out where they have and there we go, that wins the battle. Looks like we took out all their enough units to break their morale. And we destroy them completely. Only lost one unit, I believe, there, which is great. Now down over here. We can go after this group now. Who has more action points afterwards? I think we'll attack with these guys. And we can actually bring the Lier Battalion again, if we wanted. They can bring, once again though, they don't have great armor here, or sorry, they do not have great armor. T-54s, it's all light, a lot of infantry and motorized cars. Map is looking like this, so it's a bridge map. I definitely think we have an advantage outside of the Malitukas. I think we'll just kick this off. I think we can do this, even if they bring these guys. I mean, we definitely have the numbers. And they might have brought air support, so we might be screwed there. Looks like they brought quite a bit. Yep. Air support, recon battalion, 2 motorized battalions, as well as artillery. So we're gonna have to be careful here. Plain and simple. Now, it would have been great if I brought our own anti-air batteries, but unfortunately, I did not. So we're in a bit of a pickle now. We need a lot of AA, more than likely. We'll get a Luke's up there. Very limited on recon as well, which sucks. I mean, we're supposed to be attacking. This is almost looking like we're going to be on the defense. So we also have limited points. Assuming they'll push middle pretty hard, so put one there. We're going to do something weird here. We're going to put this Leopard on kind of an angle so we can see on the bridge, but won't overly expose himself. And while we got the points, might as well buy 2 more Fliegerfausts. That way we have something that can fire at these jets as they come in, are bound to come in at us. And I did not deploy these guys, it looks like, which is a boneheaded move by me. Actually going to deploy one here. So maybe he can see over the bridge a little bit. Actually, nah. Send it back up here. We already do have contact in front of us. Looks like a UAZ at low. Unload Fliegerfaust there and some Fliegerfaust over here. Managed to take out that unit. Leopards are getting a slow start. Yep, there are the Malitukas. Smoke out. Okay, so they managed to capture their first zone. And they have a PT-76B out here, it looks like. To unload and hide these units. goes one Malituka. There's another one over here. Oh no, well this is going very bad. T-54 over here, whatever. I don't even know what it's destroying us, but it's doing its job. Wow. Not going to plan at all, obviously, right now. Do lose a Gepard. We're gonna need to try to make it across this bridge here and get a foothold. We're gonna have to make separation. Okay, our Luke's decided to take a swim. Get flanked from the side. So our opening here is really not going to plan. If you couldn't tell. Try and sneak this guy around this tree line. See if we can knock out that Malituka. Wow, and they just have tank galore out here, it looks like. We're gonna have to... We do manage to take out the Malituka, but another Leopard gets slammed. While their tanks are cheaper, they still pack a punch if they got enough of them. So I think what we're doing is going to give up on this side and focus on holding right up here. Here comes some left ray enemy smoke. Fliegerfaust is trying to get in range here. Okay, they are retreating with that. We're gonna need more Fliegerfausts up here ASAP. We're not gonna be able to hold against that if that happens again. Get everybody in the woods. Fliegerfausts all the way up here, please. Leopard's under attack up here. Yep, of course they have infantry up here, because why wouldn't they? Yep, and there goes the Leopard, of course. It's not going to plan at all. This is quite bad. Do have Martyrs, or some Panzer Grenadiers Send them up to secure the town, fight back those reservist infantry. And this guy, for whatever reason, routes and gets obliterated. Leopards are going to get their first contact out here with T-54s, it looks like, as they are now coming. We miss our first shot. Hit our second one, knock them down quite a bit. I don't know why our Leopards are missing. I feel like we're missing a lot more shots than usual in all of these games for whatever reason. Okay, take out that T-54, which is a win. I want a mechanized rifle leader up here for sure. Laser Grenadiers are now engaging these reservists. Laser Grenadiers are absolutely tearing through these guys. We do have a T-54 now across the river. Quite a few, actually. Looks like they might be coming for our boys out here. Yep, T-54s are definitely coming this way. Two of the T-54s have been damaged over here. T-54s are now up here to the front line. Smoked by one of our Panzer Grenadiers. Okay, and we've survived that opening attack by their tanks, luckily. Our Leopard is totally banged up, though. Command Leopard. And we're going to need to call up 2 more of these guys for sure, and we can reverse this guy back for now. Weapons are now getting shelled on this side. Alright, this guy's pissed me off. It might be bait, but we're going to try and smoke him. Okay, there he goes. A lot of units out here. Have to try and take advantage of them trying to cross right in front of our faces. Every point matters here, so definitely important that we take out what we can. Martyrs are opening up on this infantry. Need them to go to town here. Kill as many of these guys as possible. Also going to work on spreading out these Panzer Grenadiers a little bit more. Let's see if we can figure out where this artillery's firing from. Love to take that, get that out of the way. He's somewhere back here. Somewhere in the woods. Okay, let's send these leopards up here. We're gonna risk it. Do have T-54s moving up over here as well now, so they are indeed still coming. Get a hit on that first leopard. Our 2 other leopards are now also moving up. Take away that first leopard, that first T-54 that's advancing. Stop and engage here. Dissolve this group and retreat this leopard while advancing the other 2. Okay, so we're holding it for now. We get 2 more leopards up here, I believe. Or no, we can definitely should have them park up over here and wait. Working on finding this artillery We may even just want to throw some form of a something in the woods here. SPW, take him out. Artillery is hidden again. Do not have any recon left either to try and take care of it. But we can pull up another martyr with infantry, and we'll have them venture into the forest to find this artillery and take it out. Another one of our 2A1s has arrived. And we'll set up a supply point here for these two banged up guys. Speed it up just a bit. It's like just an SPW unit out here. Tanks will engage it if they can. Don't know why we can't hit this guy. The tank eventually does get him. Get another martyr up here. Wow, and he engages the leopard I didn't think he was looking at. Oh, and we do actually take out that MiG, which is great. It's one of them gone. Make sure we're hiding the rest of these guys as well as possible. They have over 240 points still compared to our 25. Oh, great, here comes another one. Great shots there by our Gepard. If we had the missiles, he would more than likely be a goner. I didn't realize it looks like we also lost this leopard over here, unfortunately. But we're getting this one healed up, so we'll be able to move him right back up and into the fight. Being engaged by multiple T-54s out here now. Oh, they are actually PT-76Bs. And we're going to retreat this guy out of here. Really pressing them. And they're going to make the mistake of continuing to press them, and they're going to lose their unit. And we're going to work on getting these guys moved up to this next set of buildings. We did just see something in the woods there for a second. Not sure what it was. Deploy all of the rest of our anti-air. Sight on our artillery as a must-kill target. push up our martyrs as well. Let's press into this objective. Like our martyrs also, or their artillery's open up on where they last saw one of our units. SPW is chewing into these infantry. Need to get this martyr over here, get them to change targets and open up on those guys. And we can also now probably call up some of our Milan teams, as we will have our route to kind of shoot out over. Get this guy to pop smoke. Good hit on their MiG there. Can also begin moving up the rest of these units. We're going to fill up this tree line with everything we got. So this northern approach, this approach should be pretty secured right now. Obviously, still the worry is all those jets they have. Jets are really pissing me off. I mean, they could have been hailed if I would have realized they were going to bring in their fighter planes, but unfortunately it didn't work out that way. Milans are got up here quite quick. Another leopard up over here. And we'll deploy some more martyrs up in these woods. Definitely going to need to bolster it up a little. Looks like there's just a bunch of infantry running around for the most part. These guys are all slowly making their way out here. Panzer Grenadier, we're spotted by that recon, but we're taken care of. And we're going to move up these infantry now as well. Fliegerfaust move up more. Did have something pop up over here, wasn't sure what it was. 19 minutes of victory. We're going to have to probably try and push this other point. I don't know if we'll shoot through 224 points in that time span. PT-76 makes the fateful decision to try and close the gap, and he pays the price for it. We're going to get some more Leopard support up on this side. Really try and push this gap over here. Get these cars out of here. Continue to advance our Fliegerfaust as well. Need to keep up as big as an umbrella as possible for taking out these jets. They're really the only thing they got going for them. As an on cue, looks like one of them is on the way. Fliegerfaust is about to engage. Don't manage to kill anybody, but they got the message. Panzer Grenadier engaging with some Pioneers up here. Oh, a lot more than just Pioneers. Looks like they are coming at us. Well, we need to retreat up here for sure. Okay, we will get rid of this guy, and we're going to use whatever supply we got left right here to resupply this one Panzer Grenadier we have left. So just a bunch of infantry now, looks like bouncing around for them. It's gone a little quiet, as it appears most of them are now, who even knows where they are? I am tempted to try and push up to this spot and see what they got hiding over here. It would appear that most of their infantry have also disappeared now. I'm tempted to make a mad dash with this leopard just across this field. Let's see what we can find. Looks like we have indeed found some stuff. Looks like an MTLB over there. I need to load up on leopards on this side before we make our horizontal movement. UAZ over here on the run. Smoke him. Try to play around this smoke for a minute. Their 18 meg is now retreating. I did also see that this guy came under fire. Not sure by what, but it was definitely something. So we're going to move this guy away. Okay. This leopard managed to take out all those units along that roadway. Debating if it's a smart idea or not to push up. Looks like we do have another SPW. Take him out. The goal here is just to make as much chaos as possible up on this front line, or behind their lines with this leopard. It's almost like a sacrificial lamb, but every unit we kill is good for us, obviously. Just causing as much chaos behind their lines as we can, and as of now it is going well. Looks like we do have more infantry out over here. We'll flank this tank around. Can run right past this Strela, don't need to worry about him. Obviously the only thing that matters is the reservists. They're the only ones AT capability. They've managed to take out a munitions vehicle back here. Looks like they may have gotten some units behind us. We'll find out what's back here. Down to 196 points, and that's a victory for us. I'm not sure what they could have back here. Assuming it's a tank, but the question is, where is it? MiG-23 dancing around trying to get an easy kill on our unit over here. Fliegerfaust failed to get contact on him. Hide him in the woods there. Gepard is opening up now on him. Are going to lose a martyr. Really need to hit more of these shots. Oh, we do hit a cross map Strela, or not Strela. Okay, we need to pull these guys back as well now. Might be a little too clumped up down here with these Fliegerfausts we currently have. So we'll pull them back slightly. And we lost another munitions vehicle, unfortunately. These woods are more than likely cramped with infantry, it seems. And as we know, we only have a limited amount of them. So we're going to pull back a lot of these infantry units, get them out of harm's way. Continue to work this leopard up here around. But he is actually out of MG ammunition, so everything he's got left here is it for him. Now out of ammo, so this is going to get interesting. Let's try him running back to friendly. He is actually also now under attack, it looks like, by, not sure what that was, but it got a shot off on him. But him again being completely dry on ammo is obviously not ideal. I did just see some T-54s. Leopard missing shots. We just get engaged by a few too many missiles there to back up and reevaluate how we want to push this. Four points to victory. Engaging anything they open up at us, like they give free to us. There goes a leopard, or leopard engages another transport, take him out. Just be careful of any reservist infantry they got out here. I do hear a helicopter, it sounds like. Another transport down. One minute now to victory. Take out an artillery piece. Pull him away from that tree line. We do not want to engage any of those Make 23 badly damaged there. But once again, we're not going to be able to take him out. That second Gepard would really help us out, have helped us out there. After this battle, this will be the end of the video. A long battle there, but managed to win it. 40 points of losses. We lost quite a few leopards, I believe. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 leopards. Not ideal, especially compared to the armor that they are about to have coming in right behind them. But they are fleeing there. We're down to 80% over here. But that'll be the end of this video for this turn. And we'll roll on to the next one in the next video.